You know what really shakes her world? It's not when you argue, or beg, or write long paragraphs trying to fix what's already broken. It's not even the moment you walk away. It's what happens after, when you go completely silent, when your energy pulls back, your focus returns home, and you stop chasing what was never meeting you halfway. It's not emptiness. It's power. Because silence doesn't just disappear, it echoes. It lingers in her mind, whispering questions she never thought she'd ask. And when she finally realizes your attention isn't hers anymore, that's when she starts to feel what you used to feel: confusion, uncertainty, and loss. Most men think the breakup is the end. But the truth is, it's just the beginning of the real shift. Because when a man stops reacting, when he stops trying to prove himself, his energy changes. And that shift hits deeper than any long text or dramatic goodbye. Suddenly, she's not replaying your words, she's replaying your calmness. The peace you carried when you finally decided to let go. That's what makes you unforgettable. Let's be honest. She knew what she was doing when she started to pull back. She wanted control, not connection. She wanted the safety of your attention without the responsibility of commitment. One day she'd talk about missing you. The next, she'd be too busy. And every time, you'd try harder, thinking effort would fix the inconsistency. You kept reading between the lines, hoping she'd wake up one day and realize what she had in front of her. But she didn't. Because she never had to. Here's the uncomfortable truth. She only starts valuing what she fears losing. And as long as you kept chasing, she never had to feel that fear. You were always available, always understanding, always waiting. That's why your silence hits different, because it's the first time. She can't predict you. It flips the script completely. Suddenly, she's the one replaying the conversations. She's the one checking your social media. She's the one wondering, why isn't he reacting? Did I push too far? Did I lose him for good? That's not manipulation, that's emotional balance being restored. When you stop chasing, you don't punish her. You protect yourself. You stop pouring into something that gives nothing back. You stop explaining to someone who's no longer listening. You stop seeking closure from someone who was fine watching you stay confused. And that shift from desperation to detachment is magnetic. Because confidence isn't loud. It doesn't need to announce itself. It's calm, composed, grounded. It's a man who knows his value, who no longer needs to be chosen to feel worthy. That quiet assurance, it's what makes her see you differently, often when it's already too late. So, what do you do when you're ready to reclaim your peace? You don't send essays. You don't explain yourself one more time. You send clarity. One message, direct.com/grounded. It goes something like this. I've realized I want something built on clarity and consistency. That's what I offer, and that's what I expect. If that's not where you are, that's okay. Take care of yourself. That's it. No pleading, no because that message isn't about getting her back, it's about getting yourself back. And it says everything she needs to know without saying too much. It tells her, I'm no longer waiting for you to realize my worth. I've already realized it myself. Here's what happens next. If she was never serious, she fade out quietly, and that's your freedom. If she was playing games, she panic, because now she's lost control of the rhythm. If she truly cared, she'll reach out, not because you pressured her to, but because she finally understands what she stands to lose. Either way, you win. Because your peace is no longer negotiable. That's the moment most men never reach. The point where you stop measuring your value by how much attention you get, and start measuring it by how peaceful you feel. It's when you understand that silence isn't revenge. It's revelation. It reveals who's real, who's temporary, and who only loved the attention, not the connection. When you get to that level of calm detachment, something incredible happens. You start attracting differently. You stop chasing what's confusing and start gravitating toward what's clear. You stop seeking intensity and start valuing peace. A man grounded in peace becomes a mirror. She sees her own chaos reflected back at her, and that's what makes her question everything. Because deep down, she knows, she used to be the calm in your world. Now you've become the calm she can't find anywhere else. You don't need to prove your worth anymore. You are the proof. And that's the kind of energy that leaves a lasting mark. Not through noise, but through absence. So if you're sitting there wondering whether walking away was the right move, it was. Because peace is never a loss. It's the reward for finally choosing yourself. And when she finally realizes the storm she created cost her the calm she once had in you, that's when she understands what she truly lost. Not a man who begged, or chased, or explained, but a man who could have given her everything and chose instead to give himself peace. Take a breath. Stay calm, stay grounded. And remember, real power isn't about who texts first. It's about who moves on with grace. because the man who values his peace over his pride always wins twice. Once when he walks away, and again when she realizes she'll never find that kind of presence again. So don't chase. Don't explain. Don't look back. Let your silence say everything your words no longer need to. And if this message spoke to you, take a second, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and join this journey. Because the next video dives even deeper into what happens when you completely detach, and she starts chasing your silence. Trust me, you'll want to see that one.